In this week's episode of Working with Evernote, we've reached 100 episodes. Hello and welcome to Working with Evernote. This is episode 100 and my name is Carl Pauline. And in this week's episode, to celebrate 100 episodes, I want to give you 10 reasons why I am sticking with Evernote despite all the competition out there, the beautiful new note-taking apps that keep coming out every week, every month, being updated. Why am I sticking with Evernote? And in this week's episode, to celebrate 100 episodes of Working with Evernote, I'm going to take you through the 10 reasons why I love using Evernote on a daily basis. So, as we've got 10 to get through, we better get straight into Evernote. But before I do that, I would just like to ask, if you like this video, please click on the like button below. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please subscribe. Oh, and one more thing before we get into this is, if you know anyone who uses Evernote or anyone who's not using Evernote and you think Evernote could really benefit them, then please share this video, because I really want this to be the reason why you either stay with Evernote or you switch to Evernote. Okay, let's get straight into it, and I'll start with number 1. Okay, the first reason why I am sticking with Evernote is quite simple. It's solid, it just works. It just never has ever let me down. I've never lost a note, I've never had it crash on me as far as I'm aware, and certainly never lost anything if it ever did crash on me. That's one of the main reasons why I absolutely love Evernote, because to me solidity is far more important than beauty, and I mentioned that in last week's episode, but it truly is important. It's solid, it just works. Number 2 is it can handle an enormous amount of notes. If I click on here, all notes, I have thousands of notes in here. And actually at the end of last year I did a cleanup and removed something like 4,000 notes, which I ended up archiving, and they're now on a hard drive, so I can go back to those notes at any time. I just cleared them out, but they're all here, and I can keep thousands of notes into Evernote, and it never ever lets me down. The other thing about Evernote is I have been using this for nearly 9 years, and I am very familiar with it. And as this is the 100th episode of Working with Evernote, you can guess that I probably know quite a bit how to use it. And that's one of the key factors with any application. If you're constantly switching apps, you never have the opportunity to really go deep and learn what that application can do for you, which is one of the main reasons why I keep telling people is to stop switching apps. Choose one and really get to know it, like learn it inside out, so that you can actually use it without thinking about it. When that happens, boy, that's when the productivity in your life really gets supercharged, because you know how to use the app. And after 9 years of using Evernote, well, almost 9 years of using Evernote, I can tell you I do know everything I need to know about Evernote. Number 4 is it's incredibly flexible and can handle just about anything you throw at it. And what I mean by this is you can throw documents into here. Now you've got to be a little bit careful, because there is a monthly limitation on what you can upload to Evernote. But if I just create a new note in the inbox, which I've just done here, and I'm just going to go into my Dropbox, because Dropbox is where I keep all my work related stuff, and unfortunately I don't actually have a great deal here, but there's a good one here. Is I've got a template here, Free Talking template from 2014. I don't usually use that. I can just drag that into this note just like this, just drag it, and there you go. It's actually given me as a zip file, but I can download that file really simply now, or save as whatever I want to save it as. So I can dump whatever I want into here. Of course, I can dump photographs, I can dump web clippings, all sorts of things that I can just dump into a note. Now, as I say, you've got to be a little bit careful about this, because if you start dumping very, very big files like 500, well, you probably couldn't do 500 gigabytes of PowerPoint files, then you're going to be very up onto your limit of what you can upload to Evernote. But it's so flexible about what you can actually put in there. There's the next one, which I would say is number 5, is the mobile scanning app. That is also brilliant, because you can just use the mobile scanning app to scan in pretty much anything you want. Once again, take a photograph, it can be scanned in, scan a document with the photograph, and it goes straight into your Evernote. The scanning app is super fast and really well worth the usage that I get out of it. Number 6 is it integrates with so many different apps, and you know this already because I keep covering this, is its ability to work with if this then that, because it's just a fantastic place to get automation. I don't use a great deal of automation with Evernote, but the ones that I do use are superb, and all I have to do is type in Evernote into the search box. Sure enough, there it comes up. I can click on that, and as I mentioned, I think again I mentioned this last week, there are literally thousands that you can actually use in the Evernote ecosystem, and you know, I can go more. It's just so many. It also integrates beautifully with my favorite app on my mobile phone, which is Drafts, and it just works fantastically. We also have the opportunity to link it to Google Drive, as you can see here. Google Drive is also linkable. So there is so much that you can do, and it integrates with so many things. Next up, as again I mentioned this one last week, is the search functionality is the best in class. Keywords, tags, whatever you're looking for, you will be able to find it in the search, and you can save your searches, and you can do all sorts of amazing things with search. And that's another reason why I just love using Evernote. I've never been in a position where I haven't been able to find a note. It is just fantastic. The web clipper, oh boy, the web clipper is awesome. The web clipper here is just here. I haven't actually, it needs to be re-logged in, typical, and I will just log in, continue. I go, as we say in Korea. There we go, I'm logged in. I haven't been using the web clipper on my laptop for a while, and this always happens. I think I've planned everything, and then I haven't planned everything. So I do apologize. So I just have to type in this verification code. It's okay, you can have this verification code because it's a one-time code, 194648. Sign in, and the web clipper is working now. There we go. So all I have to do is click on this. It will give me there we go. So now I've reloaded it. So the web clipper does work. I use this mainly on my laptop, and you can use it as simplified article. It is just an amazing option, and you can set it for whatever you want. You can have inbox. I've got there. Your options for this, by the way, are fantastic. I always start in inbox, but you can set up whichever way you want to do it. It's just fantastic. The web clipper is just out of this world, and I don't know any other application that actually matches that or does anything as good as the web clipper does in Evernote. So that's another reason why I just love using Evernote. Number 9, it's always there and waiting for action, and it really is. It's always there. I've got it even up on my toolbar there. I can just quickly craft a new note. I can use the keyboard shortcut Shift Command N anytime to show that window and just start typing. This is a new note. It's always there, and of course on your mobile devices it's just as simple whether you're using Android or whether you're using there you go, it's straight in. This is a new note, done. So fast. And number 10 is it can be as simple or as complicated as you want it to be. Now, I know we are all different people. Some of us like to have complex structures. Some of us don't like any structure at all. Evernote can handle that. I've gone through so many different ways of organizing my Evernote. I'm still not completely happy with it, but the way I've got it set up at the moment, it works for me. This is one of the reasons why I don't like to go into too much details about how to set up your Evernote, because Evernote is a note-taking application and you need to make it work for yourself. But it can work for, you can share your notebooks, you can do so many different things. It's great for students, it's great for working with clients, and it's great for working with colleagues. Evernote is just the best note-taking application out there. Full stop. Yes, I know there's a lot of new applications out there. There's Bear Notes. Microsoft OneNote is very, very good. But just in terms of, I'm a Mac user, and just in terms of solidity, reliability, and it being as flexible as it is, then it's just, for me, hands down wins every time. Okay, thank you very much for watching this 100th episode of Working with Evernote. I hope you got something out of these 10 favorite features that I use Evernote for. I'm sure you have many. If you do have any that I haven't added and you think I should know about, add them in the comment section. I do read and reply to all my comments, so please do that. I will be able to get back to you very quickly. And it just remains for me now to wish you all a very, very productive week.